Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. I hope all of you are prepared because if you're like me, you have been waiting for this moment, which is the wonderful, the insatiable debut of 120 Sir O in all of his majesty. Now, joining him is of course going to be our 120 King Robb, which is my new personal favorite unit. We're also going to be putting in the significantly powerful 120 Tidus. Now, before we dive into some mock arena battles to show off this composition, let's first go ahead and take a look at what the build is. Now, unfortunately, since we are a rainbow build, essentially, we are not going to be able to have a mono element VC buff situation. So what I did is I went through stack evasion on these characters, manipulated their AI just a little bit. We'll probably be making some adjustments as well. And hopefully this should be good enough to throw them in. You can see I do got the mithril armors on, I got the water ring, pretty much your standard setup. We have favored some of the newer espers, so 3-star behemoth, and we do have Tidus, or Leviathan on Tidus. Figure that out. We are recording this raw, everybody, so you're not gonna get any introduction. This is just 100% raw Diggs in the moment, showing off some arena compositions. Now, this looks like a pretty good composition to test up against to see how we do. Gonna restore some orbs here, and hopefully we'll be able to kill this team. It's gonna be a little bit of a toss-up here, and hopefully we'll be able to actually achieve victory. The problem with this composition is, since it's evasion, since it's Sir O, you know, he does have a tendency to get one shot, even when I do stack resistances. Coming in, he's popping the illusion on Robb. Tidus coming in as well, popping sheer on all three of them. That's kind of the initial opening I've been planning for. Robb is gonna pop a rallying cry and step forward. And from here, we are really hopeful that they will just start destroying the opponent's composition. Sid, of course, getting re-raised here is going to be problematic for me, followed by a zombie transformation on Yuna is just no good. But what we're going to see here is our Tidus is going to pop a Hasteca, and oh, beautiful. They are now fully buffed with agility up, Hasteca, illusion. We have the composition. Vortex Render, one-shotting Kane by Robb. Got a crush armor here on our Tidus, which was evaded. Tidus coming in, popping a quick hit on Sid, gonna pop that re-raise off with that additional agility up. And then following it up, O is gonna come from behind with his enhanced range Hien to just destroy that Tidus before Yuna can even get a Kiraga off. Robb coming in here, they are beginning to push forward the secondary buffs from Tidus and O. Notice that we haven't even used a single AP buff yet, which is one of the sticking factors of this build. O delivering the final shot to Yuna here. Follow it up with Tidus for finishing her off, and that is a nicely done, perfectly executed arena run, showcasing both Tidus, Robb, and O. Let's go ahead and do some more. We'll go up against some compositions that, you know, maybe we're not going to win against. You're going to get to see this build in all of its glory. You're going to get to see how I sort of utilize these units. There's one thing I've learned is that samurai units are my all-time favorite. This composition's a little scary because we of course have 100% hit Garble. We have Tidus in here. Tidus, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but Tidus is a ferocious unit now. I mean, Tidus is just one of those units that is non-stop obliterating, no matter what composition he's in. We knew Tidus was going to be powerful, but he is just killing it currently right now. Pulling up the battle here. One of the things we're going to have to watch out for is that Medina. Hopefully the accuracy isn't on her. Hopefully we'll be able to evade that limit break is going to be our biggest concern. Interestingly, Tidus has built Paladin here on the opposite side. We'll hopefully be able to get our buffs off like normal. Popping all of those buffs, making sure everything's gonna work just fine. Oh, King Robb moving forward here. I'm gonna mix up their names at the rate that I'm talking right now. King Robb getting one shot by Garble though, absolutely painful. Hopefully we'll be able to pull it out here. Oh, jet shot on the enemy Tidus. Oh, coming in. Oh no, the physical barrier on Garble is dealing some damage against our team, and the enemy gets off Hasteca. Our perfectly buffed cycle is now a little bit off kilter. Oh, the detonating blast gets Sir O as well. Tidus is the only one left. And let's be honest, this Blizzard, which I'm surprised it's not Flare, is just going to decimate our Tidus. So that is just how quickly this composition can go wrong if you are paired up against the wrong combo. As I've said in multiple other videos before, it's easy to showcase a unit when they're powerful, but it's just as easy to showcase them getting their asses kicked depending on how you want to tell the story. For us, we're just going to keep going up against the top arena suggestion, even if we get our ass kicked, because I just want to accurately show off this composition. This is probably going to be another death. What's interesting about this, though, is that Garble is on Tidus' side, and I think Tidus, out of all the units, would be able to take a hit from Garble. So, assuming that Tidus can survive, we might actually stand a chance here. We might actually get to get our full set of buffs off and then charge forward to victory. O is also on the side of Tidus. Oh, sorry, I had it flipped. Oh, this might be a repeat of what we just experienced. We see Chi Barrier popping again. That is the barrier that stopped O from kind of decimating that Garble in the previous match. Here comes all of the buffs in classic order here. King Robb moving forward, but Yuna's in the center, so Robb might not be able to get taken out here. Well, okay, Detonating Blast is gonna come on the Robb. It's not gonna look pretty. Let's, okay, there's the illusion again. Oh, and here comes the Detonating Blast. Yep, all right, Detonating Blast just taking out our Robb there. It's okay, it's okay. You know, they can, it's just King Robb. We still have the most important unit, and that most important unit is O. And Tidus and O are both haste good now. So not only do they have haste and agility up, they also have attack defense up as well. And here we go. They dodged an enhanced holy. What are we going to get done here? The Tidus is down. It's now 2v2. All the re-raise went off. O is going to deal with that, though, in just a second here. Taking that Tidus out. That Yuna is going to be focused on full lifing that Tidus. Can the O take out the Garble is the biggest question here. And of course, full life's going to land. Oh, that O just did 9,800 damage to that Tidus. Oh, that O just one-shot that Yuna. Fucking hell. O almost destroying that composition. Again, the only thing really stopping us right now is that Garble. It just seems like whenever we go up against Garble, our O is just getting obliterated on the left side. An important thing to keep in mind here. Let's go ahead and pull up our next composition. I did love to see that critical damage from O, just decimating Tidus with a 9,800 hit, followed by killing that Yuna. It's exactly what I love to see. It just gets me, oh! Elsorel, Yuna, and of course we got Sakura. This will be an interesting composition because this is the light meta, right? This is the light composition that we are always going up against. So can a rainbow composition survive against a light composition is really the question here. And I think it's going to come down to how the Elsorel is built. If the Elsorel is going to be built tanky, if they're going to have really a high amount of accuracy, if Sakura is sub with her 100% attack hits, if she's has those abilities turned on, which most Sakuras do, we are probably for a huge problem. Of course, that Sakura just gave resistance up for the entire party, which is going to suck, because pretty much every unit I have in my composition except for Tidus is just going to get decimated by that. Here comes the buffs here. Tidus popping that Heiska, and then of course we're going to see if O can survive the cast from Yuna here, or Robb, sorry. I told you I'm going to be mixing them up all the time. The Holy going to land no matter what, which is unfortunate. Again, this is the drawback of Evasion. I really should make a brawler composition just because I know how dominant 100% hit attacks are in the meta. Of course, we get Sakura one shot, but she does re-raise. Can O take them both out? Probably not. He's going to Hien. He's going to get that agility up, but Yuna and Elsorel are going to get their attacks off. Maiming Slash for Tidus is not going to kill him, followed up by a full life. Will there be an attack here that's going to take them all out? Oh, the Hien takes out Sakura once more, and Tidus dropping that quick hit on Yuna. Of course, it's not going to do much. She does pop Smile Practice, which is going to be problematic. Maiming Slash does miss O, though, and now it's O versus Elsorel and Yuna, which is never a good combination. O dealing 2,500 in just a regular slash. Yuna, of course, being forced into the kind of the Kuraga cycle here, and we're going to enter this weird formation where O and Elsorel are just going to be going on and on against each other. Yuna's going to keep casting Holy and healing, and this will be the end of Sir O with that 9,004 Holy. Unfortunate, but that is kind of the world. I think it's remarkable how well our O Robb and Tidus formation is holding up in a world where we are constantly facing 100% attack compositions. It's really amazing that an MR is reasonably viable, can deal so much damage as it is against a very meta composition. Now, we already know the story of fighting Garvel. I feel like this is just going to be like telling a book over again. So let's be a little bit more selective. Let's go against a Tidus and a Mont and a Laswell. Actually, a composition that would be probably pretty well suited against us. Of course, the Mont is going to have the advantage against Sir O, so it's going to be kind of a toss-up, right? We do have Laswell, which is a very unique inclusion, I think. Although Laswell being very powerful individually, particularly with the enhancement on his weapon, it might actually be said that right now, running units that have their own individual weapon enhancements is a really good idea, right? That's going to be like Tidus with Brotherhood. That's going to be like Laswell or Gilgamesh with their Ice Brand? Ice Brand. There we go. Sorry, it took me a second. Woo! Stone Throw Mastery, move down. Oh man, that Stone Throw Mastery, y'all. You never expect it. It is 100% hit now, so it is going to be dealing some damage to us as well. Oh, got the Vortex Render, but that Mont is built for slash resistance, and our Robb is going to go down. I feel like at this point, it would be better if Robb was replaced with Warrior of Light. I did have a composition for quite a while that was actually a combination of Agrius, O, and Tidus, as well as Sid, trying to make this composition work, trying to find the right combo of moves, and it's actually been pretty difficult. This Mont is doing incredible, and if this is your Mont out there, kudos to you for having such an incredible tanky Mont. You are just dealing, you're doing the good work, my man. All right, we have O moving back, 3,100 on this Tidus. This party definitely has slash resistance. You can tell just by, oh, the dodge. Oh, fuck. Tidus is dead. Oh, we actually stand a chance now, everybody. Oh, that Laswell's buff is taken off. Laswell, are you going to attack? Dodge it. Oh, it comes down to Tidus versus, or sorry, Laswell versus O. O doesn't have anything. Oh, the counter for Dragon's Blade is going to kill him. Tragic. That was a very close match. Who doesn't love to root for an underdog? I know I sure do. And, you know, for me, in my world, O is always on top and always the underdog. I think about, you know, the power level change that's going to be coming in the near future. What are the ways that we could make O viable at least a little bit more? And I think about when 9S comes out, you know, the biggest problem with lightning formations now is that there's no VCs that really buff lightning that are really relevant, except for the Igaion VC that you can put on Sid, which actually counters the effect of O's VC. So we'll talk about that just a little bit here, because I did run Sid here for a long time, but the problem is O's VC is so powerful on him. It does give lightning units critical damage up as well, gives him magic resistance up, attack 50, defense piercing 20, but it overlaps with Igaion giving slash attack up 20 to the party. So it really becomes difficult to, you know, justify using it or, you know, putting it in some type of combination. We really need kind of like VCs that won't overlap with each other. So potentially including O in a composition is gonna have to wait until we can get a more viable lightning comp to kind of fill in the spots. I do want to run O as sort of a brawler build. Now, I've been running kind of as an evasion build right now, but actually my Robb has been running in my primary composition. If I'll show you right now, I'll just go up to my main composition here. And you can see that my Robb has actually been running as sort of this tank brawler. This is my class match build from previous. And we actually went for an HP up build on him in combination with Yuna supporting. So I'm wondering if we might not see some type of a different combination utilizing Robb that way. Again, hard to say. O, of course, is just not tailored. He has so many weaknesses right now that are being exploited. Really, O's power is his ability to kind of like duck and weave and attack. I would love to showcase O some more, maybe with Warrior of Light or Agrius as a tank, because I feel like having a unit that can draw attention, potentially Warrior of Light when they're 120 and he's able to like self-heal really quickly, would really highlight O's power and capability. All right, everybody, if you do like videos like this, I tried to change up my style, trying to make it a little bit different, a little bit more engaging, and I don't usually showcase matches like this or arena matches. If this is something you like, let me know. Knocking things over. I love to cast things like this. It's a lot of fun for me. I love auto matches, and it's a lot of fun, and I love Sir O. So anyway, y'all, if you do want to support me, make sure you use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins. And as always, have a great rest of your day and enjoy the Christmas themed ending.